What's up guys, ShadeOnline here with a new guide about crafting your own unit kits and farming exotic resources. So, when you are at the point in the game guys, you want to start crafting your own unit kits, you have to keep some things in mind and also put in some effort. When I say you have to put in some effort, I mean putting time in the game to travel to each region to collect the exotics you need, since there are regional exotics. The regional exotics I'm referring to are tungsten, that can only be obtained by farming iron in Maoyang, cloud cotton, which is farmed by gathering cotton in Liangyun, minium, which you can get by farming copper in Ostaria, and bison hides, which you can acquire by farming tanneries in Ungvareja. So, to break it down for you guys a little further, I'll show off my professional paint skills where I point out the 5 different regions, since I notice a lot of players tend to mix them up. The first region located in the northwest is Ostaria. Next we have Ungvareja in the southwest, and at the east side we have Maoyang in the north with Liangyun in the south. So these are the 4 regions that each have their own regional exotic, which I mentioned before. So be prepared if you live in Ostaria, for example, and you need cloud cotton, to walk the extra mile all the way to Liangyun and go back to Ostaria and pray to the game gods you don't get pursued by someone that's hungry for your expensive exotics you just collected. Now let's talk about the centerpiece of the map, which is called the Borderlands. In this region alone you can farm 3 different exotics than the ones I mentioned before, that you could also use to craft unit kits or artillery. The exotics you can farm in Borderlands are mountain bauxite, mountain phosphorus, and mountain wolf fur. These are one of the reasons houses like to have thieves here, so they have more daily yields and don't need to travel so far for the other 4 regional exotics. Also, in the Borderlands region you can almost craft every material except composite and varnished wood. Composite wood can only be crafted in Ostaria and Ungvareja, and varnished wood can only be crafted in Maoyang and Liangyun. So having your camp in Borderlands could really be beneficial if you are ready for the farming and crafting aspect of the game. Since you guys are now up to date about all the regions and exotics, let's continue with the video where I went to collect some exotics to make Iron Reaper kits, to show an example of how the process works. As you can see, I'm traveling in the open world, going to the Borderlands all the way to Maoyang, since I needed the tungsten exotic to make myself some Iron Reaper kits. So whenever you want to cross a border, you just run to it, click it and enter. Then you run all the way at the end where there is a warden that will let you cross, et voila. I am now in the Borderlands, just traveling through to the next border where I will cross to get into Maoyang. Now that I'm in the Maoyang region, I look for the closest iron mine which has the blue or purple rarity and run to it so I can collect some tungsten. Since I didn't need that much for the purpose to make this video, I went back to my camp, which I set up in the No Man's Town trading fief. Make sure that the level of the fief you want to make your unit kits is minimum level 6 or it will not work, so always pay attention to it. You can also craft it in any fief, neutral houses or the ones you own, but it speaks for itself that you can't enter enemy houses fiefs. Once you are in the fief, you want to craft unit kits, you can go and check the unit weaponsmith so you know which materials you have to craft at the refinery overseer. Next, we go to the overseer and start crafting the materials with our resources and exotics we collected. Now I have all the materials I need to make some Iron Reaper kits, since I still owned some of the other materials, so I didn't have to craft them. So I will just run back to the unit weaponsmith and craft the Iron Reaper kits. Also, if you are crafting in the fief your camp is, the materials can remain in your supply dump. But if you don't want to switch your camp to craft unit kits, make sure you take the materials with you in your wagon to the desired level 6 fief. And there we did it guys, some brand new shiny Iron Reaper kits you can use or sell to make some nice silver. Before I'm done with this video, I want to share a spreadsheet I made with you guys to make your lives in Conqueror's Blade a lot easier if you want to make your own unit kits. For the 4-star units I only took the most common ones that are used in territory wars and sieges. For the 5-star units I made them all. The spreadsheet tells you which materials, resources and exotics you need to craft them. Also, it tells you in what regions you can gather the exotics and craft the materials in. I will link these in the description below. So that was it again my guys. I hope this cleared some things up for some of you and gave some insight on the regions and how to start crafting your own unit kits. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more, and of course, thanks for watching. Shade offline.